Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on my little daily, the Golf. As you may have seen from a previous video, someone's been trying to eat it, but hey, there we go. I've got to put a new expansion vessel on because it got eaten. I'll show you in a minute, but got this one from Eurocar Parts. It was under £12 with their discount, you know, if you get the weekend discounts and stuff like that, so I'm going to be putting that on. I'm just going to show you what I did dig out of the engine bay. Sorry for wobbling you. So I think someone's been partying in my engine bay. So, you know, we've got a few nuts, and this is actually rat poison. I'm hoping it worked. But yeah, it was all distributed down by the gearbox and up and under there. And, you know, I've got a couple of pictures. I'll bring it on. But I have just done a quick repair with some epoxy on there just to get me by, which it did all right. But now I need to change it. Right, I'm just gonna suck the old water out. I've let the car cool down. Always let it cool down. I'm just gonna suck out the old fluid with this turkey baster. Just stick it in a bottle. This may take some time. Right, well, quite a bit in there, and it's still nice and clean from when I did it last time. Looking at the new one, all we got is connection there, connection at the bottom, and the electrical plug, and then a couple of screws here. So let's undo them and see if we can get to the underside. That comes off easy just with a squeeze. Two screws. And there must be a pipe underneath. There it is. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that down there? Let's give it a squeeze. Give the clip a squeeze and see if we can get it to come out. Not like that. We probably will get a bit of fluid out of this, but I'm not going to worry about a little bit of fluid. Quite often you just got to get it turning before, and then it will go quite easy. There she goes. Right, I'll try and keep that up so we don't lose any more fluid. I'll tuck it under there for now. And there it is. All runs out, and I just poured more down there. Deary me. Alright, we've got them side by side, and you can see this little bit is the overflow pipe, which comes from the cap outflow, then comes out through a little tube in there, and that is gone. So that is what the little vermin, little buggers out of my car. I mean, this has obviously got the epoxy on, but yeah, there's a tube comes through that little hole in the middle from where the if it overflows or overheats. Yeah, well, they did like that plastic, didn't they? Right, so here's our new one. I've just put a little, I've just dampened these tubes with a bit of bit of the coolant just to help them on a bit. So let's plug them in and see what we can do. Sorry if you can't see this very well, but all I'm doing is plugging in the bottom hose, squishing it on there. That's on. Let's put the clip on. Do apologise, you can't see this. Neither can I very well, to be fair. Right, that's the clip on. Can you see it there? Just on there. And this should just push in. There's a little lug that it fits on underneath. Like so. That's in. So cut the screws in. Not going to do these very tight. It's only plastic. Put that one back on there. Nice click. And this one back on there. Clamp on. It's in. Put the coolant back in we took out, because I know it's all good because I didn't change it long ago. So I had to do a thermostat. Surprising, it's still warm actually. And then top it up because we did lose a bit. And I know it says G12, but I've got this G13 anti-freeze. Where's the max level? Oh, it's not bad at all actually. Let's just pop a little bit in. That's it. Give it a squeeze, see if we get bubbles out. No. I'm pretty sure this is pretty much self-bleeding. So, just gonna moisten the O-ring a little bit so it doesn't grab on there. I reckon that is it. We'll start her up in a minute, make sure the coolant sensor's working, but I won't do that because you'll rattle around like anything. Right, that's it for this video guys. I've just run the car and the coolant temperature, well, the coolant level sensor is okay, so that's, the light's off, so that's all good. I'll run the car for a bit and then it'll probably need a little bit of a top up, but it seems okay. But please, when you're taking the radiator cap or the expansion cap off, make sure it's cold. And if you have to do it, if you really have to do it, put some heavy blanket over it or something, because it'll just boosh. We don't want that. If you can do it cold, do it cold. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope there's some use of you. It's a nice, easy job. Even I could do it. And I'll see you next time. Please subscribe. Please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget our Instagram channel, Larks_workshop. Is it a channel? Is it a page? I don't know. Instars. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Cheers then.